Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to show you what's on my iPhone and the applications I use most of the time on a normal basis. First off, my phone is an iPhone 11 Pro. I recently got my phone case online from Shopee. This is my lock screen and here is my home screen. I downloaded both of these from Pinterest. I have a total of 2 screen pages. Here are the pre-installed apps like FaceTime, Calendar, Photos, Camera, Mail, Weather, Clock, Files, App Store, Notes, Reminders, and Settings. There's really not much to talk about for this one, so let's move on. I also have a Bible app on the first page for convenience. My first folder is the SNS folder, which contains the applications I use to check my social networking accounts, which are Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, YouTube Studio, Telegram, and Gmail. My second folder is called Entertainment, and inside, I have Spotify, TikTok, Netflix, Pinterest for inspirational photos, VLive app where I check K-pop related updates and connect with other global fans, Twitch which I only use whenever I want to watch live streams, Manga Rack Pro where I read haiku. I also read webtoon when I am bored. I am currently reading True Beauty because it's an ongoing series and I highly recommend Lore Olympus. Lastly is the Jonax Stories app. The next folder is my productivity folder. In here, I have the apps that I use in school and in studying. The first app is Do, which I use as a to-do list to make sure I won't forget any school requirement. Then the Forest app that I use as my study timer. In here, I can plant a tree when I want to focus, especially when I'm studying. I usually use the deep focus mode that helps me resist temptation to use my phone or else the tree that I am planting will die. The Moodle is what we use for our learning management system for online class. And also Zoom, Google Classroom, Drive, Google Meet are my essentials for online classes. Next is the folder where I keep all my camera apps. I have apps like 8mm that I use if I want to have vintage vibes on my videos, Dazcam, Snow, Fimo as an analog camera for vintage looking images, and Camera Connect for my camera. This folder contains all the apps that I use in editing my photos and thumbnail. I only edit my photos using Lightroom, VS Code, and Snapseed. The Preview app is what I use in planning my Instagram feed, and I use PixArt and Procreate Pocket in editing my thumbnails. This contains the apps I use related to health. First is Zero. I use this when I do intermittent fasting. Its timer helps me stay on track. And then the Flow app, which I use as a period tracker. The Mi Fit for my smart band. The Aloe Bud app, which I use as a self-care pocket companion. These bring me self-care activities and give me hopeful reminders for physical, mental, and emotional needs throughout my day. The next folder is called Temptations. I keep here the apps I use for online shopping like Shopee, Lazada, Zalora, Revolve, and Shein. I also keep here my Gcash app. The next folder is called Etc., where I keep my random apps that don't have a specific category like the calculator, ShareIt, JNT Philippines for tracking my parcels, Voice Memo, Safari, Mariam Dictionary, Cam Scanner, and Grammarly. And the last folder is basically a miscellaneous Apple folder that keeps all these random Apple apps that I don't usually use on a normal basis. I don't know why I am not uninstalling them. Maybe I will be needing them in the future. On the widgets part, I just have a battery widget, weather, a forest shortcut, do for my to-do list, my Bible widget that shows the verse of the day, my zero fasting timer, and my Mi Fit smart band tracker. On the bottom part of my phone, I only have Messages, Phone, Ecosia, which is a search browser that plants trees when you search. I wanted to make sure that my searches were doing something good for the planet if they could. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what is on my iPhone. If you did, let me know in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!